black picture.
Princess! Princess!
Princess.
Hi, girl.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything, apple, coarse, and bacon fat, milky poured out for the cat. He likes the string that ties the roast, and relishes on hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates, he's a thief. He'll even eat your handkerchief. And if you don't like sudden shocks, carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid, and you'll wish you never did. When you think he must be full, you find him gobbling bits of wool, orange peels and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything, except for mushrooms and cucumbers. Now what's wrong with those, I wonder?
We're playing on here. Oh.
Where?
Someday I'm going to write a book called What's Wrong with the Way I Look. My head's too big, it weighs a ton. My body's like a hot dog bun. My tail's too short, it barely wags. I'm scrawny, but my belly sags. My eyes stick out way too much. My nose is cold and wet to touch. My tongue's too long, it hangs too low. I have to stand on tippy toes. My knees are lumpy as a tree, and everybody laughs at me. I'm pale as milk, my fur's too thin. I don't look too close, you'll see my skin. My ears are pointing like a cat's. I'm smaller than a sewer rat. My shaky legs are pencil thin. Saliva dribbles from my chin. My bark is weak, I have no bite. I'm way too tense to sleep at night. My crooked teeth are yellowish. My muscles soft as jellyfish. My whiskers dangle in the dirt. My poodles laugh at me and call me Squirt. My owners would get rid of me if only they could see the things I see. But they don't give a hoot. What's wrong with them? They think I'm cute.
When dodos danced upon the sands and welcomed men from foreign lands, nobody raised an eyebrow when those birds were eaten by those men. And now because nobody blinked an eyelid, dodos are extinct. How nice if we could switch those words and have those men stomped by those birds.
It's the first day of springtime and the snowman stood alone as the winter snows are melting and the pine trees seem to grow. Oh, you poor, sad, smiling snowman, you'll be melting by and by, said the snowman. What a pity, for I'd like to see July. Yes, I'd like to see July, and please don't ask me why, but I'd like to see July. Yes, I'd like to see July. Chirp the robin just arriving, seasons come and seasons go, and the greatest ice must crumble when the flowers turn to grow. And as one thing is beginning, so another thing must die, and there's never been a snowman who has ever seen July. No, they never see July, no matter how they try. No, they never see July. But the snowman sniffed his carrot nose and said, at least I'll try. And he bravely swam his fancy smile and blinked his coal black eye. And there he stood and faced the sun, ablazing from the sky, and I really cannot tell you if he ever saw July. Did he ever see July? You can guess as well as I, if he ever never saw July. They've gone and left me by myself, I'm lonesome as can be. They drove off in their car, oh how I miss my family. It's way too quiet in the house, why didn't they take me? I like it when there's someone here to keep me company. It's howled one time again, my heart is broken. If they don't come back soon, I'll surely die. A dog who's home alone is never happy. I'll drown in all the tears I'm gonna cry. I wish I could be quiet, but I didn't have a choice. Although I'm a tiny dog, I've got a giant voice. I'm gonna wake up everyone from Maine to Tennessee. I want the world to know how sad and blue a dog can be. It's howled one time again, my heart is heavy. The old clock in the hall begins to chime. I sit here on my haunches feeling weary. I just can't take too much more howling time. My eyelids feel heavy, my voice is getting weak. The barking I am famous for has turned into a squeak. I'm way too tired to sit here in the dark and hang my head. In case you see my family, tell them please I've gone to bed. Dottie. My Auntie Dottie thought it nice to twirl about upon the ice. I warned her persons of proportions, such as her should take precautions. But poor Auntie was so fond of skating on the village pond that she took no heed of warning and went skating every morning. Now we mourn for Auntie Dot. The ice was thin, but she was not. After the collector collected bits of string, collected dolls with broken heads, and rusty bells that would not ring. Pieces out of picture puzzles, bent of nails and ice cream sticks, twisted wires, worn out tires, paper bags, and broken bricks. Orchard vases, half shoelaces, wooden guns that wouldn't shoot, leaky boats that wouldn't float, and stopped up horns that wouldn't chew. Butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up leaves, and patched up socks. Worn-out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, utility chairs, and cups with cracks. The collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. After called to all the people, come and share my treasure chest, and all the silly circus people came and helped and called it junk. I think maybe it's like 12 seconds for some people, but if you want to just start sending them Halloween. People trick-or-treating, bats, mummies, vampires, and ghosts. Gentle little friends are reading, 70 at the most. Little kids with candy bags, lots of spooky things, only many people dressed in rags, yelling trick-or-treat. Candy gum and Tootsie Pops, local kids at parties yelling, spinning little tops, with balloons on the ceiling. People are laughing and screaming with scary ghosts into one's room.
Matthew. What?
I saw a jolly hunter by Charles Cosby. I saw a jolly hunter with a jolly gun, walking in the country in the jolly sun. In the jolly meadow sat a jolly hare. Saw a jolly hunter, took jolly care. Hunter jolly eager, sight the jolly prey, forgot go poking, run jolly way. Jolly hunter, jolly hare, over the old gone, jolly old sissy catch, not jolly young. Bam! Went the jolly gun, hunter jolly dead. Jolly hare got clear away, jolly good I said.
Andrew.
I'm filthy and dirty, got mud on my shirty. Oh, when I took a swim in a puddle with a birdie. I'm smelly, I'm dusty, from head to floor and musty. To be a slab's a full-time job, I guess I look disgusting.
Jimmy Jet and his TV set by Shel Silverstein. I'll tell you the story of Jimmy Jet, and you know what I tell you is true. He loved to watch his TV set almost as much as you. He watched all day, he watched all night, till he grew pale and lean, from the early shows to late show, and all the shows between. He watched till his eyes were frozen wide, and his bottom grew into a chair, and his chin turned into a tuning dial, and an antenna grew out of his hair. And his brains turned into TV tubes, and his face to a TV screen, and two knobs saying Bert and Horace for where his ears had been. He grew a bug that looked like a tail, so we plugged in little Jim, and now, instead of him watching TV, we all sit around and watch him.
Hurry up.
Smart by Shel Silverstein. My dad gave me $1 bill because I'm his smartest son. And I swapped it for 2 shiny quarters because 2 is more than 1. And then I took the quarters and traded them to Lou. For 3 dimes, I guess he don't know that 3 is more than 2. Just then along came old blind Beats, and just 'cause he can't see, he gave me 4 nickels for my 3 dimes, and 4 is more than 3. And I took the nickels to Hiram Coombs down at the seed store, and the fool gave me 5 pennies for them, and 5 is more than 4. And then I went and showed my dad, and he got red in the cheek, and he closed his eyes and shook his head, too proud of me to speak. Dirty Cowboy Bert. Author unknown. Now here's the tale of Cowboy Bert who liked to roll around in dirt. Never washed or changed his shirt. Whenever Bert went into town, the people looked at him up and down. His dirty habit made him frown. Of all the cowboys in the West, I'm surely am the dirtiest. I'm much more dirty than the rest, sang Cowboy Bert. But then one day, when rolling around upon the dirty desert ground of horses' hooves, he heard the sound. And looking up, what did he see? The sheriff and deputy, complete with posse, 1, 2, 3. Bert didn't get the chance to run. The sheriff calmly pulled a gun, as did the others, one by one, on the dirty Cowboy Bert. They fired when having taken aim, but from their guns no bullets came, for it was a little game. The guns were water pistols, so old Bert was drenched from head to toe in nothing worse than H2O. And then the sheriff took a rope and skillfully lassoed the dope and handed a big bar of soap to the dirty Cowboy Bert. Bert had no choice, and so began to soap himself all over. And he soon was looking spick and span with Cowboy Bert, now looking clean. He didn't seem so big and mean, not half the man he was once had been. How they all laughed at Cowboy Bert. And here's the thing that really hurt. His nickname was soon was Little Squirt, not Dirty Cowboy Bert. Harry. By the great bridge that arched the flood, their flag people's praise unfurled. Here once in battle farmers stood, and fired the shot her down the road. The bow long since in silence slept, like the corridor silence sleeps, and silence the rain's rage has swept down the dark stream with seaward creep. On this green bank by this soft stream, we set today a boat of stone, that memory may there be redeemed, when like our sires, our sons are gone. Spirit that made those heroes dare to die and leave their children free, the time that nature gently spare the shaft we raise to them and me. My cat can stalk, my cat can prance, my cat can skip, my cat can dance. My cat can yawn, my cat can purr, my cat can scream, and still can flirt. My cat can leap, my cat can pounce, my cat can bound, my cat can bounce. My cat can taunt, my cat can tease, my cat can hide in boulders of trees. My cat can claw, my cat can prowl, My cat can scratch. My cat can growl. My cat can do just anything but catch a bird that's on the wing.
Olivia.
Oh, rattlesnake, rattlesnake, by Colin West. Oh, rattlesnake, what noise does your rattle make? Oh, won't you please rattle your rattle for me? So the rattlesnake rattled its rattle. Oh, rattlesnake, pray, doesn't your rattle wake? You've rattled your rattle since 20 to 3. Still the rattlesnake rattled its rattle. Oh, rattlesnake, please no more your rattle shake. Oh, won't you stop rattling your rattle? Pray, Gil. But the rattlesnake rattled its rattle. Oh, rattlesnake, for you and your rattle's sake, you'd better stop rattling your rattle. Thank you. So the rattlesnake bit me instead.
Devin.
Sports by Colin West. Playing tennis, I'm the best. For croquet, I'm just okay. Then there's cricket, can't quite like it. Ditto, throwing, discuss, throwing. Also, biking, jogging, hiking, tenting, bowling, and platforming. Can't play hockey, I'm the jogging. Can't go riding or hang gliding. Nor can I jump, long or high jump, penny 40 and my 40. I'm pathetic, unathletic, but at dinner, I'm a winner.
Dominic.
Sweet Home's Pretend by Colin West. Who's like a snake? Yes, please. Can we bear other day? What's happy and needy? Black and white, alright. Is my child? Oh, very well. Thanks. No thanks.
Adam.
A pleasure in the flowers today, and give us not to fix it far away. As the uncertain harvest keep us here, all simply in the spring of the year. Give us the pleasure in the orchard light, like nothing else by the day, like the ghost by night, and make us happy in the happy bees, the swarm dilating round the perfect trees. And make us happy in the darting bird that suddenly above is heard. The meteor bed first with the needle drill, and also blossom in there stand still. For this is love and nothing else is love. The witches is for God above. To satisfy to what far ends he will. But which it only needs that will fulfill.
Allie.
Animals, Actors by Christopher Martin. Does your mother ever let you choose just what you want for a treat? I wonder if you will choose what this little boy does. Animal crackers and cocoa to drink, that is the finest of suppers I think. When I'm grown up and can have what I please, I think I shall always insist upon it. What do you choose when you're up for a treat? When mother says, what would you like best to eat? Is it waffles and syrup or cinnamon toast? It's cocoa and animals that I love the most. The kitchen's the coziest place that I know. The kettle is singing, the stove is aglow. And there in the twilight, how jolly to see the cocoa and animals waiting for me. Daddy and Mother dine later in state, with Mary to cook for them, Susan to wait. But they don't have nearly as much fun as I, who stands in the kitchen with their standing by. And Daddy once said he would like to be me, having cocoa and animals once more for tea.
Please turn off your cell phones during the musical. After the musical, we will need help to set up the altar for Mass tomorrow morning. And at the end of the musical, students will be standing at the exit doors with baskets to collect any any contribution you would like to make to help offset the cost of putting this musical together. Any contribution will be greatly appreciated. Refreshments will also be served in the social hall at the end of our musical tonight and tomorrow night. Good evening, and welcome to St. Monica's annual Spring Musical. This event dates back many years and has always been a tremendous hit. Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, our students have worked very hard and put in many hours to make this show a success. The benefits to students participating in this musical are numerous. Memorization, public speaking, acting, interacting, following directions, confidence building, self-esteem. These are achievements that cannot be bought, and they are achievements accomplished at such a young age. Tonight, you will see much talent, and it is this talent, along with hard work and dedication, that makes for a very successful show. Lastly, the components that solidify this musical are directors, Mrs. Rao and Mrs. Porter. Their timeless work, day in and day out, is immeasurable. They have worked with, taught, retaught, and encouraged their students to reach goals beyond what they thought they could achieve. And now you will experience the end results of their effort and their dedication. Killroy Was Here. Enjoy.
There's a war on. I'm not likely to forget. Hamburger sandwiches. I suppose you'd be for hamburger patties. Is that the question? So you can get anyone to donate chocolate syrup for the vanilla ice cream. You can get anyone to donate paper napkins. Stationery, too. The boys like to write a lot of letters.
Is it any wonder? They're lonely. Most of them have never been away from home before. How are you doing with the washing, Edith? When it comes to washing floors, I know what I'm doing.
You're a wonderful volunteer, Edith. You do the work of 3.
I'm the high energy type. Besides, everybody's got to do her share.
That's the spirit. The whole country feels that way. Auntie, any luck with the jukebox? I keep searching. I keep hoping, but so far, no luck. That's a pity.
Here's another one.
Another what?
A crazy cartoon. Funny looking character with a big nose leaning over a wall. I find them everywhere.
Interesting. Oh, Miss Taylor, I think I hear the new hostess is coming in. I'll see them at once. I'll go show them in.
Boys like to dance on the wax floor, but they scare me when they start jitterbugging.
I'm always afraid someone will slip and end up with a broken leg or arm. They don't give people hearts if their backs are injury.
By the way, I've used some losses of the wax. We have Angie syrups around.
What would I do without Angie? She's an absolute marvel to go to fun events no one else can. The new hostess is Miss Taylor. Ah, good. Girls, this is the club's director, Ruth Taylor. Hello, girls.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
Ordinarily, I talk to each of you individually, but there isn't time. You have no idea how busy we are. Outside this club are 12 made American boys, suddenly in uniform, ready to fight, and maybe even die for what this country stands for. Liberty, the pursuit of happiness. As long as our boys can march, services like this will be their home away from home. Give that youngster from Maine a smile. This is that kid from Georgia, bright as heart. Gives that low